Shalom. Before I get this lesson started, I want to give all praises and glory and honor to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakakodash. And I want to give double honors to the elders and the apostles of the great millstone, of whom I learned this truth from, and the Shalom to the whole elect men taking this truth to the four corners of the earth, bidding the elect, the elect of Yasharallah to the marriage supper of the Lamb. This is your brother Wadah with a lesson on some more wisdom on just. Want to go into how wisdom, knowledge, understanding, Zion, and the men and women, the elect, all of them are likened unto women. On some in dark speech, dark saying speech. This is the heritage. This is the style of communication that the Spirit gives King Solomon, Yahweh Shai, to communicate wisdom and understanding in the form of a woman, to communicate Jerusalem and Zion as a woman, to communicate the elect, the rulership, the men walking in knowledge and understanding, wisdom, knowledge, and understanding as a woman, and even Jerusalem as a whole, Israel as a whole, as a woman who is clothed with the moon and the stars, which is also symbolizing wisdom and knowledge, and just some precepts to prove it, and the beauty of all this, and how the blood of Yahweh Shai was shed by him to save all of this, to be used to purchase, to redeem all of this. It's absolutely amazing. So here's a proverb. This is just one. There's many proverbs, and this is not saying that the Spirit of the Most High is an actual female. The description is used when you have a woman who is in order, when you have a nation, when that nation is in order, when that nation, and then a literal woman in that nation, like, I'll give you an example, like Ruth. Read the story of Ruth. Read the story of both of these are in the Apocrypha, Ruth and Susanna. Both of those stories, those are two separate books in the book of the Apocrypha. Those are two women that are major examples of their actual women. I know one. I know. Oh no. I'm sorry. Ooh, Salakia, Judith. That just Ruth came out. I meant Judith. Salakia, Judith and Susanna. And I know Judith was from the tribe of Simeon, which means she would be a Dominican. Very, very handsome, very beautiful tribe. I don't know what tribe Miss Susanna is a part of, but both of these women, they're actual women, they're Akwath, they're real Israelite women whose lives were sovereignly recorded based on their walks that we can apply as a nation today. Ruth, God dang it, Salakia, Judith is used as an example of how to walk as a widow who was a bride, who stayed faithful, waiting on her husband, or stayed faithful to her husband even after his death. She was used in her wisdom to shame. I believe it was the Babylonians. She decapitated a male man of war, and she was able to get so close to him by the way she carried herself and her beauty. And her wisdom, and even in her prayer, she prayed to be cunning, to be used as a weapon, and the Most High used her and shamed the men that were our enemies, and then that gave our men courage, and then we freaking completely got on them. And then I believe in the book of Susanna, she's being accused by two fiendish men who were in power that wanted. They both were stricken. The Bible, it says love, but they were overwhelmed with lust. And she was married, and she was very beautiful to look at, and she was taking a shower out in the wilderness, and they followed her, and they came up with a plan to bear false witness against her, to rape her. They gave her a petition. They told her, if you submit to us and we both can have you, so be it. But if you say no, we're gonna lie together, and we're gonna say that you were with a man. And so she was like, well, I can't fall into your hands. I can't do this. I gotta cry out. So she was like, if you guys are gonna lie on me, I still gotta cry. So she followed the law, and she cried out, and the Spirit of the Most High moved on a young man in the camp, and he was able to separate their stories. They were about to kill her because it was two men that were bearing false witness against her. And I'm paraphrasing, and the spirit came upon a man. So the Most High kept his word. She cried out. She wanted nothing to do with that. And so the Most High sent an angel to speak, or the spirit spoke to this man, and he separated them. He questioned them. They both had different stories. Both those men were put to death for their lie, and she was honored. And it's totally what we see today with Esau trying to put his MOTB in us. He wants to penetrate us, and we're the wife, where we are betrothed unto Yahushua. No man's allowed to touch us. But I want to go into this just really quick, and then we're going to be done. Proverbs 7:4. Say unto wisdom. I want to show you, I want to put a picture of your mind of virgins, virgin-like women in the Bible, and how these virgin-like women produce the virgin amongst the men, and the women and children who listen to the teachings of these men, who are known as the elect. How these women, the woman of wisdom, the woman of understanding, and also being born into Yasharallah, which is also the woman, the seed line plus wisdom and understanding is what produces the elect woman. And I know you guys are precepting right now. I'm trying to get it all. It just came to me right now this morning. So you got Proverbs 7:4. Say unto wisdom, thou art my sister, and call understanding thy woman. There's another precept. There's a second Ezra, and the angel Uriel is speaking to him. 13:55. Thy life hast thou ordered in wisdom, and hast called understanding thy mother. So we see the wordplay, we see the dark saying, we see the poetic, we see the lyrical arrangement of words talking about the beauty, the beauty of what wisdom and understanding is, right? Because it brings you into agreement with Yahweh. While Yahweh Shai, without wisdom, without understanding, you can't even be in agreement with the Most High and His Son. And if you're not in agreement with the Most High and His Son, how can you walk together? There's no intimacy, there's no marriage. Look at this, Jeremiah 6:2. So now we go from wisdom and understanding being likened unto woman to the actual men, the government of Yasharallah, who are walking in wisdom and understanding, like Ezra was a prophet, and like King Solomon was also. He also is a prophet. Look, Jeremiah 6:2. I have likened the daughter of Zion, and Jeremiah being a prophet, I have likened the daughter of Zion, talking about the men, the offspring, right, to a comely and delicate woman. And daughter, I'm still chewing on this one, but I believe anytime you see daughter of Zion, okay, so you go back in time when Jeremiah was operating. Jeremiah is a member of the elect, would you not agree? And this was written, what, 1500? Over 2,000 years ago? So this is Israel in the ancient world before Babylon took us, right? So you would think this is talking about them. No, the daughter of Zion is talking about the reincarnated generations of the men, women, and the sons from the fathers. And if I'm wrong, I'll take the correction, because I'm not fully confident in my understanding yet. But I know that the daughter has to do with future generations, offspring, right? And it deals with that nation. For example, Edom, the daughter of Edom, or the daughter of, I think it's mentioned in Lamentations 4:21-22. So what's that talking about? It's talking about the generations that kept coming back in reincarnation on the earth, as far as the Edomites are concerned, right? So it has to do with generational judgments, and it's the same spirits coming back. So so this is the end result, is what I'm trying to say. When you lay the foundation, I believe there's a precept. It's also in Esdras that says, with great labor I have perfected my plant. See, the Spirit's giving me this. I hope this is right. It really does sound right. Let me see. With great labor, I have kept my plant. I've kept my plant. And what's the Most High? What's Yahweh Shai? There's a husbandman, right? And we're His garden. We're His planting. We are the planting of the Lord. And you got to be pruned, and you got to be watered, right? And you got to have the weeds dug. You got to have all the corruption taken out. You got to be sanctified. So look at that second Ezra 9:22. Let the multitude perish then. There goes, so you have 10 virgins, 5 wise, 5 foolish. Let the multitude perish then, which was born in vain, and let my grape be kept, and my plant, for with great labor, with great husbandry, have I made it perfect. Does that make sense? Let's go. Let's just pull up. Let me see what the etymon says. Husbandry, is that the right word? Husbandry. Boom. Cool. So you guys, I'm seeing this right now. Management. Oh my God. Management. Oh my dude. Management of a household, the house of Jacob. Management of a household, a family which becomes a nation. Oh my God, a seed line in the earth. Farm management also, because we are the planting, we are likened unto trees, we are the righteous planting of the Lord. You guys see it. And a now obsolete sense of present farmer. See translation. Okay, husband, Old English, male head of the household. Who's the head of Yasharallah? Yahawashi. Who's Yahawashi's head? His father Yahweh. Who's the head of the women of the nation of Israel? The men. Who's above the children of the nation of Israel? The women. It's all order. Man, this is badass, man. Okay, so look. So you guys see it. That is dope. So Second Ezra, with great labor have I kept my plant. Let's get it again. So this is a correct term, right? I understood it, but not that put it home. Second Ezra 9:22. Let the multitude perish then, which was born in vain, and let my grape be kept and my plant, for with great labor have I made it perfect. Let's go back into the precepts. It's going to be a short lesson, but I was thinking about this, man. I just was praising the Most High. I was just Yahweh singing to him this morning. It's Thursday, and just meditating on the precepts, man. And it's just like, God, what? I got teary-eyed, not to try to sound weak, and but serious, man. I did. I was like, look what's happened to us, you guys. We have been woken up. We have been bound captives to the whore. What's not a wife, what's not a comely woman, the mount of Esau, and all of its doctrine, all of its indoctrination. And we're being washed. He's sprinkling his water on us, right? And we are learning the new song. We are growing in wisdom and understanding, and we're going from being dead corpses in the land, in the congregation of the dead with no understanding, and we're being changed into brides. We're being changed into wise virgins. Look at this. Galatians 4:26. But Jerusalem, this is the seed line, right? But Jerusalem, which is above, is free, which is the mother of us all. Now a nation being likened unto a woman. And in this particular case, Jerusalem being Israel, being Zion, being the city of David, right? You have to be a seed line Israelite, a bloodline, seed line Israelite, to be born into this. And this is also talking about a people before a geographical location, but it's also talking about the geographical location, because that's our inheritance. He gave that to our forefathers, right? And look at this. So this is Yahweh Shai, bringing it all together. Then shall the kingdom of heaven be likened unto 10 virgins, which took their lamps and went forth to meet the bridegroom. And 5 of them were wise, and 5 were foolish. They that were foolish took their lamps and took no oil with them. But the wise took oil in their vessels with their lamps. While the bridegroom tarried, they all slumbered and slept. Enter 2/3. And at midnight there was a cry made, Behold, the bridegroom cometh, right? Go ye out to meet him. Then all those virgins arose and trimmed their lamps. And the foolish said unto the wise, Give us of your oil, for our lamps are gone out. But the wise answered, saying, Not so, lest there not be enough for us, and you. But go ye rather to them that sell, and buy for yourselves. And while they went to buy, the bridegroom came, and they that were ready went in with him to the marriage, and the door was shut. Afterwards came also the other virgins, saying, Lord, Lord, open to us. But he answered and said, Verily I say unto you, I know you not. Watch therefore, for you know neither the day nor the hour. And this goes into separation, repentance, cutting off your hand if it offends you, plucking at your eye if it offends you, doing whatever is necessary to remove the distractions, the addictions, the disagreements, the arguments that are inside of us, around us, when it comes to this truth, when it comes to the prophets, when it comes to our fellow brothers in this truth. Nothing can get in between us, you guys. And there's grace, the Wada Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahushai for the mercy and grace, but we have to respond. We have to respond. We have to respond to corrections. We have to respond to rebuke, and we have to take the warnings and continue making ourselves positioned to be made ready into these wise virgins, right? Look, Amos 3:3, because how can two walk together except they be agreed? And we are in disagreement with Esau. We're in disagreement with transgression. We're in disagreement with deception and lies, right? We're in disagreement with the wine of Babylon now that we know the truth and we have wisdom and understanding. And as a result, it's producing this fruit that's separating us, and we are now in agreement. We're getting into agreement with Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahushai, right? Now look, this is what it is. This is how he speaks to us. Jeremiah 3:14. Turn, O backsliding children, saith Yahweh, for I am married unto you, and I will take you one of a city and two of a family, and I will bring you to Zion. Now look, I'll bring you to that woman. I'll make you a virgin I will wash you and make you a wise virgin with knowledge and understanding, and bring you to the virgin, the woman, Zion. See how it just keeps compounding? So you see the separation in Jeremiah 3:14. Turn, O backsliding children, saith Yahweh, for I am married unto you, and I will take you from a city. So that means there's going to be people in that city that he removes you from, and two of a family. So that means he's going to take you out of a family, but he's going to keep you. See the separation? So look at over here. Remember, with great. Let me see. I have likened. Nope. Oh, I didn't save it. I gotta pull it up. Let the multitude perish. There it is. So see the separation. Let the multitude perish. There goes the city that he's taking you out of, and the family he's taking you out of. Right. Let the multitude perish then, which was born in vain, and let my grape. There goes the one that was taken from the city, and the two from the family. Let my grape be kept, and my plant. For with great labor have I made it perfect. And this has been going on, you guys, throughout our lots on the earth. Even when we didn't know who he was the last time we were on the earth. When we were in our judgment, even in our judgment, he was working on us. We have to understand that we got to confess the sins of our past lives, because we understand reincarnation now, which goes into that wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. Most people can't grasp that. They hear that and they think that that's a false doctrine. That's because Esau has this world inverted and upside down. Right? But even in our punishment, even during slavery, when we didn't know his name, we didn't know who we were, even during the dark ages in our rulership, when we were in rulership, when Esau was bound, but we didn't have a relationship with Yahweh. See, I hear people talk about, Israelites were in rulership, during, you had the northern kingdom all up and down southern and South America, right? And their rulership, the Aztecs and the Mayans. And then you had Jake all over Europe, right? And that's true. We were there, but dude, we didn't know Yahushai. We were not giving glory. We weren't walking with him. We were dead. He was sitting at the right hand of his Father, waiting on prophecy to be fulfilled and preparing a place for us, and also witnessing our punishment. We were being punished because we didn't know who we were. We were in the process of dying, meaning we were no longer walking in understanding, wisdom, and we were not walking in wisdom and understanding. And what's the point of ruling? What's the point of being, you see these old pictures of Jake? Yes, that's us. But we didn't know who the fuck we were. You see us in royalty and we're wearing coats of arms and we're heads of states and stuff, but we don't know Yahweh wa Yahushai. All of that was punishment, man. Because what's the point? What's the point of being on earth, you guys, and even in a rulership position without this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding? What's the point, man? I would rather have this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding and be broke and this is a tough statement, but it's the truth, because this is what I'm experiencing right now. I would rather be learning wisdom, knowledge, and understanding in a position of captivity than be in a position of rulership and not have wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. I'm telling you, what's the point, bro? Okay, I got a bunch of women I can bang. I got a freaking perfect body. I got a chariot. I got endless amounts of amazing food to eat. Everybody's afraid of me. I got a military. I don't know Yahushai. I don't know how to listen to a prophet and precept. I can't stand in front of GMS or listen to a lesson and learn the new song. I would rather learn the new song, man. 2nd Ezra 9:22. Let the multitude perish then, which was born in vain, and let my grape be kept, and my plant, for with great labor have I made it perfect. This is awesome, man. So we're almost done. Turn all back, one more. Oh, and we'll be done. 2 Chronicles 7:14. If my people, which are called by my name, if my comely woman, if my wise virgin, which is called by my name, betrothed unto me, shall humble herself and pray and seek my wisdom, my knowledge and understanding, she will then get rid of all the Babylonian wine. She will not act like a wildebeest. She will act like a comely woman, because she now thinks like me, and because she thinks and agrees like me. And she will turn from her wicked ways. Then will I hear from heaven, and what will I do? I will forgive her sins, and I will heal her land. How will I heal her land? I will send my word. Who's his word? Yahushai. I will marry her with my son. What will Yahushai do when he's married to us? He will marry us or her to wisdom. It just keeps going. It keeps compounding, you guys. We get married to Yahushai. Yahushai marries us to wisdom. We get to stand with Yahushai and behold Yahweh. It's going to happen, but it has to happen in that order. And look at this powerful statement. Can two walk together except they be agreed? And the only way we can agree with him is if we are seed line Israelites. But Jerusalem, which is above us, is free, which is the mother of us all. And the only way we can walk together or be in agreement is if we're seed line Israelites. I have likened the daughter of Zion to a comely woman. See, and if we're walking in wisdom, if we're submitting ourselves to this knowledge and understanding. Thy life hast thou ordered in wisdom, and hast called understanding thy mother, saying to wisdom, thou art my sister, and call understanding thy kinswoman. I hope this lesson is edifying. Seek out wisdom, you guys. Seek understanding. Position yourselves in humility. Remember, just the other day we were talking about fasting and praying. Fasting is humility. Seek his face and get this wisdom and understanding. Be edified. I want to give all praises and glory and honor to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai, Bahashem Rakakadash. And I want to give double honors to the elders and the apostles of the great millstone, of who I learned this truth from, and a shalom to the elders, to the hopefully elect men, taking this truth to the four corners of the earth, bidding the elect men to the marriage supper of the Lamb. This is your brother Radah. Shalom.